would be the preparation. You need at least 2-3 hours to put a whole pig head in a pot of boiling water with some delicious spices. After that, it's just a waiting game. Who doesn't want that? On to the next food. All right, folks, we have come upon our next food. This one is very unique and something I've not seen before in Thailand. It is inspired by Isan cooking. That is food from the northeast of Thailand. That is where you'll find a lot of the wild flavors and recipes of this country. First of all, meat. All this looks delicious. Variations of pork here. The only problem is it's too expensive for my budget. But if I want to shop under $1, I can still get this right here. This is a type of bamboo soup, and that is going to be paired with sticky rice, which is what I'm going to get right now. She collects this gooey, murky-looking bamboo soup, and she puts that into a bowl. This bowl costs about 77 cents, but over here is our carbohydrate. Together, these two are about 92 cents, just under budget. Let's go eat. All right, folks, here's what I like about this. This is an entire meal for under $1. This is full of young bamboo. Yes, you can eat bamboo. I feel like a panda. Also, this bamboo has been fermented, so it's got a little bit of a smell going on. It's got some funk, but it gives it personality. That's what I say on days where I forget my deodorant. Hey, that's my personality you're smelling. Beyond that, all the typical Thai ingredients, galangal, chilies, lemongrass, kaffir lime leaf, and so on. We've got some sticky rice, so we're gonna kind of ball that up, toss it on. Oh, wow. It's like a little bit slimy, to be honest. Cheers. Better than advertised. Also, very spicy. I can't believe it. Other than the fact that later I'm going to rub my eyes and then my eyes are going to turn red from the chilies, there's no reason you need a spoon or a fork. The sticky rice is the perfect eating utensil. That fermented bamboo, it feels a little bit gooey. It's off-putting. But when you toss it back, it's a little bit like baby corn, but without the sweetness. Beyond the bamboo, there is actually little morsels of pork belly in here. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. The pork inside, it does a couple of things for us. One, it protects us from accidentally being vegetarian. Nice. Two, it adds a little bit of fattiness. So you're not just getting straight up plant matter, you're getting a little bit of animal oils in there too, which I like. This, overall, a big surprise. It's pretty dang good. Now, on to the next food. We have stumbled upon our next food here. This is a roti done the Thai way. It all starts with the roti dough right here. It gets flattened out and then it gets put on the flat top. After it gets cooked on the flat top, he hits it with a little bit of butter. From here, all the cooked rotis get put onto a pile. Then they're returned over here. He covers them up and he gives them a little bit of a slap to show them who's boss. Now, this is where the magic comes in. This is what makes it done the Thai way. First of all, he puts on some condensed milk and then he covers it in granulated sugar, and that is it. He tears off the top, revealing this delicious dessert bread taco. All right, folks, right here we've got our Thai dessert, roughly 30 cents for this, and this is a food that's either going to make folks on the subcontinent of India rejoice or cry. Oh God, it is a sticky mess. Oh, I need a sink. I need to take a bath after eating this. The roti itself almost looks more like a paratha than a roti to me. The way he's made the dough, it's kind of layered, and then he beats it up, so it gives it even more of a flaky texture. And then he rolls it up into a little roti burrito. Baroti. Let's give it a shot. Holy shit. Wow. My man, all right. Let me explain what just happened. When you give your 2-year-old ice cream for the first time, it's like doing a line of cocaine. That's what just happened to me. I feel so good right now in my brain. Oh my God. It is like soft, pillowy dough. It's so sweet. That condensed milk gives it a note of creaminess. I gotta say, it is sweetness that satisfies your primal cravings. This is delicious. We're not gonna top that, but let's try. Let's go. All right, folks, I found something very cool right here, a snack that I've never seen before. Take a look at that. That, my friends, is fried enoki mushrooms, or the needle mushroom. Could I have one order, please, of this? Yeah, one. Okay, first of all, she takes a load of these breaded and fried mushrooms, and then she takes some seasoning and puts it on top. That is a larb seasoning. I'm told is very savory, very sour too. She gives it a little bit of a hit, trying to coat every section of the mushroom. She tosses that into a bag, and just like that, your snack is complete. All for only about 60 cents. Welcome, and usually when I see mushrooms like this fried, it's tempura style in a Japanese restaurant, but here, obviously, it looks very different from a tempura. The best part is that when you order it, that's when she puts the seasoning on. Probably she could put the seasoning on beforehand and just hand you a bag, but there's something about seeing the process happen in front of you that's magical. And I think she knows that. And then people remember her and they come back day after day or decade after decade. Wow, it's so much crunchier than I expected. First of all, the texture, perfect. It's the type of crunch that's gonna last a long time. But then there's the flavor. The flavor is a mix of things. First of all, you taste the mushroom. It does taste like a needle mushroom. But then for some reason, it also tastes a little bit like silkworms. Why does it taste like silkworms? I'm gonna give some to my Vietnamese camera guy. Does it taste a little bit like silkworms?
No, I don't think so.
In the end, it's mushrooms, it's Thai tempura, it's pretty dang good. Let's keep moving. All right, guys, we have moved on to our next food. This is the fried pork intestine. This thing has gone through a long journey. First of all, it starts right here. That is the battered raw intestine. Then over here, we see a load of it just coming out of the fryer. Oh, she puts it in a bowl and she lets it drip dry. Boom, a brand new fresh batch of pork intestine. Gorgeous. I'm gonna try ordering one of them right now. Wait, Swati Kap. Could I have one intestine for my mouth, please? It all begins with this giant food funnel that she puts onto a plastic bag. Then she gets a freshly fried piece of intestine and she gets some kindergarten scissors to cut it up. And then she stuffs all of that into her food funnel. From here, she's gonna put a delightful, bright, vibrant Thai sauce on top. And that, my friends, is complete. All right, folks, this is potentially our final food and I've come dangerously close to spending almost $10. Pretty scary for a full day of eating. Let's talk about this dish right here, pork. Here's what's fun about this dish. When I think intestines, I think ew. But then when I think pork intestines, I think, well, kind of the same thought. But here, they take a special piece of the pork intestine. It's fatty, but it's narrow. Wow, very fatty, insanely chewy. This is the poor man's octopus. If you cannot afford seafood, or even worse, if you're allergic to seafood, eat this, close your eyes and pretend. And then wonder, why does my octopus taste a little bit like poop? Does it taste like poop? No, it's actually not gamey at all. It just tastes like the breading or the batter that she's put around the intestine. That first bite, a little bit of crunch, and then it gets chewy. Then it's a little bit of a workout for your jaw. This is how Mike Tyson got in great shape during the 80s. Or is that when he was in jail? I don't recall. I was young. Beyond the fried crunchiness, if you dig a little deeper in the bag, you will see there's a load of liquid down. Uh-oh. Shit. Don't do what I just did. I've pierced the bag and the sauce is gonna come leaking out. On the bottom, you will find that sauce. These pieces are absolutely soaked, drenched in that sauce. And that's how we really get balanced with this heavy meat. I taste ginger or galangal. I taste citrus. I taste the vibrant, bright colors of Thailand. This right here is pig intestines in a bag. And all this right here for only about 62 cents. Good deal. Beyond the sausage, one last question remains, and that is, which among all these foods that were under $1 was the absolute best today? Well, I have an answer. I have a feeling your answer might be different from mine, but for me, it was that roti. Oh my gosh. When I first saw that roti, I thought simple, plain, boring. But then I put it in my mouth and my life changed. And here's what happens. When you have a dopamine spike like that, later you descend into a dopamine trough, and that's where I am now. I'm feeling bleak and dark on the inside, but right now I'm projecting an image of optimism for you guys.